Ready for the implosion of the Wellington Annex downtown Albany. We have the whole show going on. They're standing around. They're going to have a detonator in show to go through. And so we're going to take you out there. We have video. We have a crew on the scene. Plus we have cameras in different angles. So
Jackson.
We're going to let you listen to what's happening.
And his dedicated crew. The people are just, it's shockingly how professional they are. Mark Larazzo from CDI, that's Controlled Demolition. He's the man in charge of this demolition. Just so everybody knows, they're doing it with less than 100 pounds of dynamite. Chris Hawks and Kevin Gleason of BBL, they're the guys that cleared the site, made it happen. Just fantastic, their confidence and their capability. I have a little surprise for everybody tonight. Phil Grucci. He's from Grucci Fireworks. You may have heard of them. So maybe you'll see something special. And maybe the folks that took and put the hardest work into this. Dan Brown from OGS, thank you, Dan. I mean, the time, effort, the work that you put into this, staggering. Brandon Stabler and Michael Archangel of Columbia Development. Again, without them, they have coordinated this. They put this thing together. Amazing. They're truly amazing. You got to give applause for those two guys. Michael can't be here with us today because he's got a family issue. One of his in-laws is literally on their deathbed. So if everybody would go home tonight and say a prayer for Michael's family, I'd really appreciate that. So again, you know, it's kind of ironic that the Renaissance is going to be the new hotel, and today is going to start the Renaissance of the Upper State Street area. And with that, I'd like to get Dan McCoy, our county executive, to say a few things.
I have my buffer. Hey, Joe, I can't thank you and your whole company enough, and Gavin, what you're doing, keeping this project moving, and Mayor Sheen. It takes a partnership to make things like this happen, and I'm glad that the county, we're partnering with this project and investing $15 million into our TU arena to enhance this whole project. But it also goes back to Mayor Jennings and Jack McEnany and Assembly Member John McDonald, Pat Fahey that are here, and Phil Stack, that it takes everyone to come together to make something like this happen, because it's just not a benefit to the city of Albany or to the county. It's about the capital region. It's going to benefit everyone, but we're taking the old and we're going with the new. And this was the pulse back in the day. When you hear about stories from the Wellington Hotel, you hear about the Elks, and every business deal that was cut, if you weren't in the Democratic Party and you weren't a member of the Elks on State Street, you weren't getting anything done. And now we're highlighting an old and bringing in the new and revitalizing that pulse in Albany County. So I'm glad to be part of it. Thank you. Senator Breslin, who's here too.
Mayor?
So we all know why we're here. We want to move on and see this building come down, but more importantly, we want to see what's going to come up. This is going to drive economic development in our city. When you look at who is here and the partnerships that have formed across government, with the county, with the state, all of the people who had to come together to work to make this happen, for us to be able to take this building down, those are the same partnerships that are going to be in place as we bring this building into reality in the city of Albany and then deliver on the promise of what it is going to mean for the future of our capital city and our region. Thanks, Joe.
Thank you. Thank you, Mayor. Now my new next door neighbor, which will be the convention center, the chairman of the convention center, Gavin Donahue. Gavin's done an incredible job getting us here.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you. As Joe let me know, I'm on the clock, so I have to be brief. There's a lot of people that have to be thanked here today. The staff, the authority, organization, everybody has put a lot into this or you wouldn't be here today. But there's two people I really need to recognize. One, as Joe said, is Mayor Jennings had the vision of this project years ago. I remember talking to him day in and day out about the progress. I want to thank you for helping us get here. And the second one is Governor Cuomo. Governor Cuomo took this project off the shelf, dedicated the money and the commitment to this project to make sure that we can begin to work with Mayor Sheehan's vision to revitalize downtown Albany. So with that, I hope everybody enjoys the show, and thank you, Joe, for your commitment to this project.
Oh.
there's the... And there we are. These are the colored fireworks. It's a chalk-like display of what I was told. They hired a Long Island company called Griffin to come in, and this was supposed to be some sort of like a show. It was I Heart New York or something like that. Maybe you can see it better. And this is the building now, as it looks like it is. The implosion process has begun. And they said in just about 15 seconds is all this is going to take for this building to come down. Earlier, we were listening to the mayor and the former mayor talk about what it took, the plans behind this, and having this finally come down, and then in its place, the new convention center will happen. So I guess that was still just the fireworks. That was a firework display. And now, here it goes. And that's it in seconds. This is live right now, downtown Albany, as a Wellington Annex has been brought to the ground in a very short implosion. Didn't take long. You see smoke lifting above it. Prior to it, you saw the red, white, and blue, I think it was, chalk daytime fireworks display. And it all follows a little ceremony of people talking about what this means for the future of Albany. We have Josh Rultenberg there at the Empire State Plaza where everything is taking place. Josh.
Well, good morning, Heather. You guys just saw it live on television. The Wellington Annex no longer standing. There are tons of people that are all around here, and you could hear all the oohs, you could hear all the ahs. Everyone really excited about this, and you could hear Albany Mayor Kathy Sheehan right before this. She said, it's not about what's happening today, it's about the future. It's that $60+ million capital center that is now going in the place of the Wellington Annex. But take a look. It looks as if everything went according to plan. You saw the fireworks that went off beforehand. You see all the smoke that's around. Hey, you even got the geese that are flying. So it looks like everything's going well here. People taking cell phone videos. I think they did a great job here. It seems as if everybody was safe. And you know what? I think you just have to look towards the future now.
All right, Josh. Thank you so much. What a great